If your chunky knit blanket is wide on one end and narrow on the other, keep watching this video and we'll figure out why that's happening. Hi, welcome back to the Modern Knotwork channel. We are in the middle of a beginner mistakes series where we cover the most common questions that I see in my comments section. Today we are covering why your chunky blanket is getting narrower or possibly getting wider. So let's get into these reasons and find our solutions. This example here has two separate problems going on. The first one is that my loop tension did not stay consistent. So what I mean by that is down here, I started my loops at a looser tension and I just got tighter as I went. So that's going to make the blanket kind of look more like a triangle than a rectangle. The way that you're going to get around this problem is you're going to use a measuring tape and measure as you go. So you can do it every row or every couple rows, but basically my blanket started at 20 inches in size, and you can see it didn't take me too long to get to 18 inches. So that is a big problem, and that's why I recommend measuring as you go. Taking measurements every row or every couple rows will help you with that loop tension. It will help you to remain consistent, because if you start to see, I've dropped a half an inch or even an inch, you can just pull your blanket apart until it's at that desired size again. I really recommend measuring frequently, especially if you're a beginner and just getting used to the idea of loop tension and being consistent. The second problem that's happening in this example is accidentally dropping loops. So I started this project with 15 loops, and I'm now at 13 loops at the top of my blanket. So somewhere along the way, I have dropped loops. So I went from 15 loops in my row down to 14 and now down to 13. And the problem with these chunky knit blankets is it can be really hard to look back at it and figure out where you even dropped your loop. So that's why, as the solution to this problem, I recommend counting your loops every single row, no exceptions. It should just be a built-in habit for you that after you complete a row, you go back and count. This is pretty much the only way to make sure that you are not dropping loops. Now, of course, we have to answer the question, what do I do if I have dropped loops? How do I fix it? It kind of depends on the situation. If you haven't made it too far into your blanket and you've realized, oh no, I've dropped a loop or two, I would probably just rip it out. So pull your blanket apart until you discover the row where it happened, and then just pick up from there. Of course, there is the chance that you've made it like 80 rows or something and now your blanket's almost finished and you don't want to rip the whole thing apart. So what you could do, and what I've seen people do successfully, is add a border to your blanket. It kind of disguises the wonky shape and it can help make things look more square. I hope this quick tutorial was helpful, and I hope it solved your problem of your chunky knit blanket getting narrower as you go. If you like these quick problem-solving tutorials, feel free to check out the other videos that are in this series. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to leave me a comment letting me know any major problems that you're having with your chunky knit blankets. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss another video. See you in the next one.